Good morning, guys. I thought today was going to be hay day. We headed out first thing this morning to go check the hay. There is a lot of dew on the ground, so I wasn't anticipating getting into the field right now. And he thinks if we can get in there by like 5 o'clock, we'll be lucky. So we have a couple issues going on. The tire is flat on the baler again. It is fair week and my husband has a booth at the fair. I don't know if I told you, he is running for county commissioner for our district. The current county commissioner is stepping down so he can retire for, or not retire, so he can run for county sheriff. So that our district will be vacant, and my husband always said he wouldn't run against this guy because they're very good friends. So he, with the current commissioner stepping down to run for sheriff, my husband decided he would run for county commissioner for our district. So he has a booth at the fair to promote himself, even though primaries aren't until May. This way he gets his name out there, he can talk to people, he can make himself known. So we are going to be there all week. He actually just left. I am feeding. I got to get hay, hopefully not kill myself trying to get the hay stacked down. That's how this happened. I was pulling a hay bale and the twine broke and I fell backwards, launched backwards. I kind of wish I had it on video. It was pretty funny. I think I rolled even, but I didn't have the camera set up because I was just feeding, so it wasn't like anything super exciting going on. Anyway, so I'm going to feed, then meet him in there, and we're pretty much just going to sit on our butts and eat a lot of really bad for you fair food that's really good. And talk to people, which I don't do. So I will be sitting there and listening to him talk to people. I'm there for moral support and to run and get him food because somebody has to man the booth from like 9 to 9 every day. And I am basically just his little gopher this week, which is okay because he's usually my little gopher every other time we go anywhere. It evens out. So yeah, when we get home tonight, we are going to try and we're going to air the tire, go ahead and try to go up a windrow just to see if we can make a bale. The baler's been sitting for a month, so we need to kind of get that all back in shape. And then tomorrow I will probably come home in the afternoon around like 2 or 3 and bale till I'm done. The fact that we've had to rake it so many times, it should only take 2 or 3 hours to get through it, even at my slowest speed, hopefully. And then I just have to be back by 9 to get him. So that's the plan. I'll show you some of the fair. I don't know if you care or not. It's just our little county fair. It's kind of fun because we are spending like all day at the fair till 9 o'clock. Last night I think it was like 10:30 when we got home. We are having to change up how we feed. So I am feeding everybody in the morning, like 8 o'clock, so that we can get out. I'm meeting him there today because I thought we were going to get into hay, and yeah, today was not going the way we planned first thing this morning. So these guys are all getting fed bright and early instead of at night. You guys think you need fed, huh? Apparently they think they need fed. Evening, guys. We are just getting home from the fair and it's a little after 9. They are predicting thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, scattered thunderstorms, gusts up to, I think they said like 40 miles an hour, and possible rain. So we are going to go and get that hay baled. late night snack. So we are heading out to go see if we can bail and hope for the best. All right, we have the tire aired. We brought out an air tank, filled it, and we're gonna just hope we can go and get this field done. The trouble is, I have no idea what we have for fuel in the tractor. Tonight has not been our night. The tractor was dead. Key got left on, so it took us an hour and a half to get it to start, and now the dew has set in and we've broken 2 shear bolts and we've made a bale and a half. So we're done till morning. Good morning, guys. We are fair bound, and I will be leaving him to his own devices sometime probably around noon, 1 o'clock, so that I can go bale in the heat of the day. The dew set in last night. We broke shear bolts. We jammed up the baler. It just wasn't happening. So I'm hoping when I get home that the tire will still be round and I can just go. It's going to be a slow go. There's no doubt. We are not going to have a very fast baling. It will have to be in the slowest gear possible, and just hope I don't jam it up, hope I don't break shear bolts, hope I can get the hay through the baler and not have any issues. My anxiety is about this high already, and I haven't even started. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day, but we had to stop, get breakfast on our way because I didn't want to pay $12 for eggs and pancakes this morning. All right, I am home. I am changed. He is on his own for a few hours. It is about 1:15, and before I do anything, I have to go and make sure that that tire is still round. If it is not, I have to fill the air tank up again, get it round, and then go from there. And that could take a while because our air compressor is it's not high powered. It's a pretty weenie air compressor. Our good one got ran over quite a while ago. So anyway, I am going to do my best to bail. They're calling for a 20% chance of rain at 4, so I have to get it bailed because there's a 50% chance of rain all day tomorrow. So wish me luck. Well, so much for hoping it would be round. Oh, dang it. All right, back to the shop with the air compressor. Fill up the tank, bring the tank back out here, fill up the tire. It's my own fault. I knew better because this is our luck. This is my luck. I should have just gone and that was a big rock that I wasn't expecting. I should have just aired the tank as soon as I got home rather than blowing out there in hopes. So I guess I will see how long it takes me to get some air in this thing. Okay, now we just hope the little needle goes up. I don't think it's even holding the air I put in it. But we're gonna go, we're gonna hope for the best. Okay, let's... No. No. Come on. This is what we ran into last night. The key got left on when we brought the tractor over here, and so we had a dead battery last night, and apparently we didn't run it long enough last night because I don't have battery this morning. The
heat wasn't left on, it just didn't have enough juice. So we're gonna try and see if we can make her run. Hope my tire stays aired long enough to make her run.
And we're running. Okay. Let's see if we can make some bales before that storm hits. Broke the first shear bolt, so I only have one left after this, but I made it a row and I started my next row, so I got that one done and I just started up this one. Oh, even going slow and riding the clutch, I'm still having issues. But my goal is just to go until I can't go anymore, even if it's in the slowest possible gear. I just have to be back to pick him up technically by midnight, because that's when the fair closes. He can close his booth at 9, and the sun is out, but there are some dark clouds. I'm just hoping that we're not going to get the rain they're talking about. So I'd like to get this done. However, I'm not sure what my fuel situation is at this point. So if it's not one thing, it's another. I'm so over this hayfield. I just want it done. I'm gonna lose my ever-loving mind today. So I got the shear bolt changed. I unplugged the chute, and when I started the tractor, it wouldn't go into gear. So I shut it off, started again, no problem, went into gear, then I had no steering. Shut it off, started it again, had steering, wouldn't go into gear. So now I'm sitting here, gonna sit about 10 minutes, recenter myself, and hope that it will all go. I probably should go check that tire. My thing is looking a little sideways. I'm not gonna make it, guys. It is getting, I got one side that's not tying. I just broke a whole bunch of bales and I don't know why it's not tying, and looks like we are jammed up. Oops, jammed up in here. Let's fix this and see if we can at least make it to the end of this row before the rain starts. Yeah, I'm hearing thunder. I'm not. This is not going well. I don't even know what to do. I can't beat the weather. It's kicking my butt today. My tractor has had issues. I'm just not winning. Yeah. So we can pretty much chalk this cutting up to being trashed. We won't get hay off this field. I mean, not good hay. Might be able to buy a couple cows and feed it to them, but we are not going to. It's raining. Of course it's raining. So yeah, I'm not happy. So, because we lost this field, and I could be wrong, my husband might be able to save it. But odds are I will have to drastically downsize my flock, at least to get through this winter. Bonus side is I can rebuild it again next year, but it's not looking good this year, guys. And the storm is here. I needed to switch gears. So I'm feeding everybody since I didn't get to it this morning. We blew out of here really early. We had to be to the fair by 9. And after not getting back to the house till almost midnight last night, we didn't get up quite as early as we should have to feed. So I knew I was going to be home this afternoon to bail anyway, so I wasn't terribly worried about it. However, I know how to fix that. I know how. I've done it before. But for the life of me, I cannot remember. No paper towels. Oh yeah. I know how to do it. But you know when you get frustrated and annoyed and your brain just no longer wants to work, I physically feel like I have shut down. Nothing has gone right for baling for this cutting, at least for this field. And I am so over it, and I am so just not happy. I don't know any other word to express it. Just not happy. So I literally cannot think of which parts have to move to get the twine off the bill hook, and then figure out why. I can't think of how all the parts work. I can't think of how all the pieces fit together. Big thunder. And I am mentally done. So I changed gears. I'm going to feed, and then I'm going to reassess. This storm blew in pretty fast, so I'm not banking on the fact that I'm going to get anything baled after this. So I'm going to feed. I'm going to listen to my audiobook. I am going to take some deep breaths. I'm going to do a little praying, and then call my husband and let him know that I did my best. I did my best. All right, plus side. Has not rained yet. Jacket. I think I left it at the fair. I hope so. Otherwise I will get cold tonight. Its temperature has dropped. So I am heading back. Thankfully it has not rained yet. Did I mention that? Brain is not working. So yes, it has not rained yet, and the wind is blowing like a son of a gun, but we're keeping our fingers crossed in hopes that we won't get any rain. At least not a downpour. If it sprinkles, that's okay. But if we have a downpour, in fact, I just talked to my husband. He said they had a downpour about 15 minutes in at the fair. So I am just keeping my fingers crossed that we don't have that here. So I'm going to go ahead in. I am starving. I have not eaten anything since my oatmeal at 8 this morning. And I don't need a whole ton crap load of fair food, but you better believe I'm going to eat some tonight.